Gonna pass turn there, Tate.
By the way, Noah, you'll be able to see this rat here, along with Marcus's Frost. Frost, whatever.
Comp Skype.
You know,
Comp doesn't read his Skype.
you know, Marcus, I looked at the name when it got generated and I really liked it, but I'm like, I don't actually know how to pronounce this off the top of my head. No, Tate, shut up.
According to text-to-speech, Froz.
Oz?
Froz.
I'm gonna do
Froz?
Froz.
Yes, that is the chieftain's pet name for him. Amle du Fla Froz. No, wait, it's a goblin. Omelet doing the Froz. We can still only move 15, right?
Yep. Okay, as you guys are continuing along the swamp, you guys are able to hear what sounds to be a large spider across the I was about to say river, across the water.
Sound like Spider. Are you supposed to remember something about Spider? And I'm gonna get back on rocks. Get 3 for climb, so I think I'm good.
Right, for the purposes of moving, you guys going to just get up to here? You're not going to do anything kind of weird or anything?
Don't have any plans on it.
Okay. I'm going to say that took, what, 2 turns perhaps? Snake got up to here. Let's see, this spider got moved to here. And baby spiders moved around a bit. So you guys are in the swamp and have come to a very narrow land bridge that connects this part to the other. This also appears to be where the spider sounds were coming from.
Well, Bros, lead the way.
What is jump based on skill wise? Acrobatics?
Yes. Acrobatics replaces a lot of the stuff except for climb. So if it seems like you're doing acrobatics to some degree, it's probably acrobatics.
Okay. Still 15.
I thought it was fly.
Lamb, you might want to, Lamb Tate and Jared, you might want to pass your turns down to me.
Is there a preferred turn order you guys would like to be in right now?
Follow the leader.
That was a pass to not be next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pass it again for Jared to be ahead of you, or... Want to have issue with the turn order?
No.
Seems good.
Yeah, I guess the voice will move after Lamb.
I think because of the skip and then change, it just skipped straight over Lamb.
Didn't? I don't
No,
think.
I passed my turn.
Oh,
I was pretty sure I saw the star over there. So you guys make it across the small land bridge. The spider sounds are getting louder and louder. So you guys are getting closer and closer.
close. Slimy, cut the blade.
Alright, as you guys are getting closer, the fog has started to lift and you guys can see why movement has been so heavily impaired. The ground is very, very soft and there appears to be quite a few spider webs scattered about. You guys' vision is now back to, I don't know, 3/4. So, 45 feet.
So that goes back to Jared, but not to Lamb and Demoise yet.
Okay, anyone gonna do anything right now in regards to the spider, or?
Just checking.
Just checking what? What?
Just checking range. I'm going to, yes, I'm just checking range.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, the spider is going to be letting out a loud hissing sound. Spider hissing sound. And, some, other spiders that can be heard off the distance are scurrying further away.
Anyway, Frost looks at Nox and goes, "That spider needs to chill," and it shoots out a ray of frost for 3 damage at the spider.
I think I got what you meant.
Okay. What are you doing, Marcus?
Sorry. Do I add anything to touch attacks? Or is it just a straight dice roll? Like, do I add my BAB and anything else?
Yeah, you would add your regular attack modifiers. Wait, for Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
You would add your spell casting modifier and your base attack bonus, I believe.
Okay.
Not 100%, Liam. In that regards.
I'm relatively sure. Since it's a ranged touch attack, isn't it? So it would make sense that it would be a B.
Touch attacks in general completely disregard armor, including shields and natural armor. The aggressor need only touch a foe for such an attack to take full effect. In these cases, the attacker makes a touch attack roll, either range or melee, when you are target of a touch attack accuracy does include any armor bonus, shield bonus, or natural armor bonus. Lower the modifiers, blah blah blah, still apply. I can imagine this is incorporeal touch attack. Does not mention anything about adding anything to a touch attack roll. And there does a section on attack rolls, so. The reason nothing gets added is because of the enemy loses its armor bonuses and whatnot, so effectively it makes it easier to hit. Open colors, Marcus, what'd you roll? Marcus?
10.
And on your roll?
Yeah. If it's just the roll itself, then it's 10.
You still hit.
In that case, it is the maximum 3 damage.
Yeah.
You use fire. You use coal. I have an idea. I will burn enemy with fire of Orcus. I will unmount as my movement, and I will shoot Lotslegs with my crossbow.
Spider, by the way, will be going after Lamb.
Almost correct. 23. It's a normal D8 piercing and 1d4 fire. Because as my call to Orcus earlier, I imbued my weapon with fire for 1 minute. 5 piercing, 2 fire. Boss, you freeze, I burn.
So apparently your range... Sorry, go ahead.
He not know what hit him.
Apparently range touch attack spells use base attack bonus plus dex. Like you
Yeah,
would
because
do with
they're
a
a
bow.
ranged touch attack. They're not a any sort of special. They're just ranged.
Well, I just thought it was based off of spell modifiers and shit.
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah, Colby, you add your dex and Bab to it.
From my understanding of that.
I'm just reading forums right now. Essentially what they're saying is ranged weapons raise and touch spells are your Bab, Dex, and Bab, or your Bab, your Dex, and your roll. There can be other modifiers that might affect it, but ultimately that's it. You just
And
treat it like
size.
a range attack, right? Like size.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Leia move? Do something?
Yeah, I did.
I apparently missed it. Oh.
I moved from here to here.
Okay, well, Lotslegs is moving up to here and will be biting Nox. It's a 20 hit, Noah.
Right on the dot.
Roll me a fort save.
Can I move here without invoking an attack of opportunity? If I go up one, left one, and then diagonal one? Since it would be to its side and not its... I don't know.
It's meant to be a large creature, so like it's taking a 2x2 area, so you might be able to bypass it, but I think I would rather have you do an acrobatics check for you to do that. So Noah, what'd you get on the fort save?
12.
Upon getting bitten by Lotslegs, Noah, you have become poisoned, taking 1 damage from the bite itself, and for 4 rounds, you'll be taking 1d2 strike damage. Which, where the hell was your goddamn d4 over here? You'll be taking 1 point of strength damage. No.
Okay. Just keep it.
My turn then?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, acrobatics check to move here and roll past its legs or whatever to move that last 5 feet is 23.
Oh, you do it just fine. Does not provoke anything.
And then I wish to... I clicked on a link, 1 minute.
Yeah, you're clicking on things.
I wish to do a essentially perform in case any of them wish to see through what I'm doing at a 20. And I am going to act like I did nothing as I roll past the spider, casting Grasp of Darkness on the spider. So if they want to realize I casted a spell, if they care. But he has to keep up the facade that he is a worthless jester. The spider needs to make a fort save.
Is it actually given the DC on that, or?
DC is... I had it written.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it on the page.
12.
don't know what the spider's bonus is, but it's rolled a 19, so. He got a 23 and 4. His vision is fine.
Oh, I guess the melee touch attack as well, so you would know the AC hit was 19 to hit.
It did.
Okay. In that case then he took 8 damage.
Did you roll a 2d6 for that?
Yeah. And then I bounced the rest of the dice because it's funny. Anyway, yeah, 8 cold damage, and then yeah, since he made it, his vision is not clouded.
I guess
sucks.
her vision's not clouded, but I mean, anyway, unless you're doing anything else, I guess that's the end of your turn.
Nope, that's the end.
I will say the spider is looking very, very hurt.
Drop my bow. Swing with my hammer. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Swing and a miss. You're not gonna try to have rocks attack?
No. Rox only attacks things he eats.
Okay, well, let's stay it up then.
My turn. I can't do much other than try and hit the spider with my axe.
Don't roll a 1.
$17?
Does not hit.
Okay.
Throw my dagger at the spider. Confirm crit.
What do you mean?
I rolled a 19.
Ah, okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Uh, 7 damage, and it needs to make a fort save.
Damn, you guys and your fucking fort saves on the damn spider.
It's only an 11.
Yeah, okay, so, spider save. Whatever the hell the fort save is for.
Okay, then it's cured from the poison.
Oh, in that case, I don't think the spider needed to roll a fort save anyway. Oh, never mind. It would have needed to. It's immune to mind-affecting effects. He has a poison spike, but it's not immune to poison.
I also draw another dagger as a move action.
You dealt how much damage, by the way? You said 8?
7.
7. You're up.
Okay. Spider's turn?
Yes.
Or my turn? Spider's turn? Okay.
The spider will be turning and facing you, Marcus, aka Frost, and be attempting to attack. Does a 11 hit?
No, that does not.
I didn't think so.
What did it try to do?
Bite.
Alright, as it bites, with a roll of a 25, Frost is going to jump up and land on the spider, pulling out his rapier. And then with a roll of 7, he wants to land like a graceful ballerina in the most elegant of ways. Although, with the roll of 7 having failed, he looks like a buffoon, and it just so happenstances that he then stabs the spider with his sword on a roll of 20.
What's that first roll?
25.
For the acrobatics?
Yeah, so basically he jumped in the air, tried to look cool, instead looked like an idiot, and stabbed the spider. I just wanted to add flair to my words.
Okay with this. Go ahead and roll damage.
Five damage.
Ready? Want to do anything else, or?
And I take another swing at the thing. $16.
Yep.
Say again?
No. You need a roll of 18 or higher to hit. That out. Unless you're doing a touch attack.
Hmm.
Did you imitate?
Something
Try
fun
to
and
decide what I
exciting.
can do.
Try hitting it.
Go underneath of its belly and stab upward. Just don't be under it when it falls.
Do you also have a spell or something we're using? I know Jared could be trying to put it up. Oh wait, to mute the mind affecting. Be
I also changed my daily stuff, so
You have anything that's not mind affecting? You could try using that as a hex or whatever you have.
cure light wounds on the spider.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna try and attack it. $18.
you hit.
Four points of damage.
The spider appears to be at 32% HP remaining. Still fairly hurt. Getting closer to death. Look how descriptive but not descriptive that number was. 32%.
No.
Looking at some of my spells.
Everybody. Can't say I know all of the hexes and whatnot off the top of my head, so. I feel like I brought that up before when we were talking about the whole witch thing.
I am going to cast Touch of Fatigue and hold the charge.
Okay. I am dead. Got it. Yeah, not really sure. With the lamb being gone, I kind of want to do what I wanted to do with the spider, but in the same breath, what lamb was going to do. You know what? Looking at the HP, I don't think the lamb would have been able to kill it one hit unless he would have needed something like the scythe to fucking get a crit and just deal with some amount of damage in one shot.
I see him logging back on. Do we have flanking due to being on opposite ends?
Yes.
Lamb would, along with Noah technically.
Does that add to the 2 hit?
Yeah, I think it's a plus
Yes.
2.
Plus 2.
I
I
actually
just
would've
looked it
hit.
up.
God damn it.
I didn't
didn't
move
add that.
until my turn.
No, but I mean me and Marcus.
You wouldn't get it off of Marcus.
Today I learned I can click on a name and set turn. Lammy, you gonna try to attack?
Once I fully load in.
Goes loading.
I'm at 300 out of 378.
I was having fun with the light effect on the clouds.
I know you were, but I could keep hearing it. Just slap the board. Slap the board. Just over and over again.
Fair enough.
So I thought it was Tate, and then I realized his hand was still over here after I deleted it. Like, wait.
I
who was that?
missed.
You roll.
An 11.
What the flanking bonus?
Yep, I rolled an 8.
Alrighty. That being the end of your turn, if you wish to try to do something,
Well, I have to reset all my shit. Give me a minute.
the spider is going to make a full withdrawal from combat. You guys are free to continue pursuing, but Lotslegs is falling back.
Attack of opportunity.
She did withdraw.
Full withdrawals, pretty much you can't attack, and it moves double movement speed.
Does anybody have any range stuff?
Cannot attack it.
Not until
Oh.
I turn.
How much movement does it have? Jesus.
Double its normal movement, because full withdrawal.
I'm gonna say this spider can get to here. Apparently fucked up on the terrain a bit. Technically, the spider should not be able to fit through that gap, but
Are we still moving at 15?
I'll allow you guys to move at 20, so extra square, just so we can kind of move this along at the time, because it's definitely getting late. Please know that the spider is facing away from you guys right now.
Does that affect anything?
Does actually, because it has a special attack that it has not yet used. Since the spider's not facing you guys right now, it can't use it.
Gotcha. 20 to hit. With a bow.
You hit.
For a whopping 1 damage.
Wait, oh right, that bow does a fucking 1d3.
No, 1d4.
1d4? I thought it was 1d3 because it was small. Might be a 1d4 for small.
I'm just using what you gave me. What you wrote down.
If I wrote down 1d4, it's 1d4, because I would have looked that up to verify before I put it down.
He will also take a shot from range. Yeah, I missed.
Marcus, what square are you in? This one? What the fuck? Hitbox? This one or that one?
I think that one.
One it's in now?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't forget, your guys' vision is only 45 feet.
I mean, either one I would have been in, I would have seen it.
Shot in the darkness. Not getting that bolt back.
What you doing there, Tate?
Just moving.
I think it's just in range of me. Like 4.5? Isn't that like right on the nose?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be able to see it.
Cool.
Part of it, anyway.
I get to see its ass end.
It's left cheek, specifically.
And I get to miss.
Okay, so the spider is now continuing to withdraw, and it is going to be entering a large thicket of spider webs. It is not going to be easily seen anymore. Meaning, in order to track it, you will actually have to roll survival checks if you wish to continue pursuing it.
I look at them and go, "Come on, guys, we've almost got her."
My vision, Marcus.
How far away is it?
Thicket of web.
Ah,
It's not about distance, it's about obscure division. They have a thicket of web and a model, or ability to really set up. Maybe I do.
so how close do we need to be to see it through the thicket of web? Like right next to it?
Depends on the survival check.
On the what?
Survival check for tracking it.
When do we need to roll survival?
Well, considering a few of you saw it would have went into this area, probably this square, when you would finally need to actually start tracking it. You can start tracking now if you want.
How wet are the cobwebs?
Fairly soaked. Sticky enough to trap things. On the bottom seem to be more soaked than the walls and ceiling webs.
Oh, so that's a cave right here?
I wouldn't call it a cave, it's just, you know, a lot of fucking webs over the years. So keep in mind, Lotslegs Eat Goblin Babies Many has been around for quite a while to have earned itself a name from the goblins and not be dead.
Froz, we could burn spiderweb.
Would Spark work on the spider web? I mean, it's a cantrip, and I didn't technically do anything yet other than move, so I could use it on anything that's in there to try and make it start on fire to try and catch the spider webs on fire.
What the fuck is a fine object?
Small, so like an arrow. as long as it's essentially half a foot or very thin, either or. So like cup, a feather, an arrow, a pin, some brush that you're putting inside of a campfire. It's meant to start small objects on fire, and then after that it can start other stuff on fire, but like you can't use spark on a house, but you could use spark on a ball of lint that's in the middle of the house, and thus potentially cause the house to start on fire.
Then riddle me this, Marcus. Why the hell is there a fort negation on it?
Probably if you're trying to start something that's that small but alive.
It says fort negates for object. Like, this is specifically designed for a fort save for a fucking object. I didn't know objects even had fort saves. Pathfinder, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I didn't know either.
You ever seen that marked for anything? Regardless, I'm going to say you can try to spark it.
Wait, you try spark with little spark? I have a better idea. We use cone fire.
Doesn't someone still have a elixir of fire breath or whatever?
No, maybe?
He tries. He sets a small item on fire and tries to have like a clump of web and leaves on fire with spark, and then puts it into the rest of the web to hope it catches.
Can I come over and try and help?
Try to fan. Use your
Yeah.
hands to fan on the fire.
I've got another idea. Can I?
I'm not your character.
Oh, then he would totally come over. And he's going to cast Fire Belly. Magical fire warms my belly, and I shoot out a 15 cone of fire breath, 1d4 points of fire damage. And as I'm doing this, he's belching at the top of his just reflex and gag.
You're trying to set the cobweb on fire. Sorry, spiderweb on fire. Well, you're in luck. The spiderwebs instantly burst into flames and burn away quite quickly. Unfortunately, because of how thin the spiderwebs are themselves, the fire does not get to go from web to web, and you've burnt about, up to here. There's still like another 15 feet of thicker webs, but you would probably be able to see the spider if you were to stand in these couple squares.
Oof. That was spicy. I think I can do it one more time if need be. Though, rather like to breathe.
I guess Frost is gonna look back at the others and go, "Come, we kill the spider," and then let the others go, or I guess call it a night.
I think so.
The baby spiders are only going to have like 3 HP. Very old, and their damage is going to be like 1d2 if they were to hit you. So. There's also loot back there.
So after they move, we're calling it a night then?
Yeah. Well, we'll call it a night after moving.
Yeah,
everyone's
depending
done?
on how much health she has left, the fire breath elixir might be a little bit overkill.
I'll say it now. She has 15 HP left.
Damn it.
Anyway, everyone's done moving then. Any final roleplay bits or anything like that? No?
It smells worse than Papa's cooking.
You already did. Marcus, I don't know honestly how much it really matters, but Marco, that you got 1,335 XP. I guess XP will come into a bit more play if we were to continue with the other modules that follow along the whole Weeby Goblins thing.
How much did you say? 1,000 what?
1,335. As for the rest of you, y'all got 635. Yeah, well, that'll be for now.